Why anxiety
Good morning,
is
folks.
actually
Pardon me, a bit of a
addictive
bad head
and
here
not
this
an
morning, but I just
enemy.
want to touch upon anxiety and why, if you perceive your anxiety as an enemy, as something that you have to get rid of, as something that is bad, that interpretation, that relationship to your anxiety is the very thing that will keep you stuck in a vicious cycle with it. Anxiety is not bad. Anxiety is actually very, very good. Why is that? Because anxiety heightens our senses and makes us more aware of our surroundings, and in such situations where we need to have our senses heightened, let's say if you're crossing the road, for example, if your senses aren't heightened to a degree or another, you mightn't look left or right, you might just scroll through your phone, you'll walk out in front of a car, you'll get yourself knocked down. From an evolutionary perspective, thousands of years ago, things on the outside weren't as safe as they are today. So if I want a cup of water, all I have to do is walk into the next room, fill up a cup, and I am grand. Let's say 1,000 years ago, if I was around and I wanted a sip of water, I might have to travel a mile to a well or to a river or whatever it may be. And while I'm travelling to get my water, it's actually very dangerous. So if I lived in a country that was other than Ireland, let's say in America or whatever it may be, there's mountain lions, there's bears, etc, etc. So while I'm travelling to get my water, I might stumble upon a bear, and if I am not aware of my surroundings, if I do not feel to some degree anxious, if I am lacking anxiety completely, a bear will creep up behind me and kill me. So anxiety is a survival mechanism, and if we did not have that mechanism, we would not have survived, we would not have evolved, we wouldn't be around now. Therefore, anxiety is a good thing. It can become problematic, but, and I'm not going to get into the ins and outs as to why I think it's problematic. Anxiety is very, very complex, and it's too complex to say this is why it's problematic. But basically all I will say is when you begin to look at your anxiety from a different perspective, when you begin to realise that no, this isn't actually a bad thing, this is actually a good thing, that my anxiety, as opposed to trying to wreck me head or melt me head, it's actually trying to protect me, but it's probably working overtime. It's trying to do its job too much. It cares for me too much. When you begin to look at your anxiety from such a perspective and change your relationship to it, you can begin to manage it a lot better.